That's
Cool.
fantastic. Yeah, no, I appreciate you reaching out. As in, it sounds like you and Justin and everyone else are doing some pretty cool things with and Chris as well with the testimonials and everything.
Yeah, it's been a really exciting time for sure. Definitely crazy times we're living in, but business has been good. So it sounds really exciting what you've been doing too with my consulting offer. Can you tell us like a little bit about your business and what you do?
Sure. So my consulting offer, we help people become management consultants.
Okay, cool. And is that just using any kind of niche or business offer? Or is it kind of situated more towards like any kind of advertising in general?
Great. So management consulting is a type of job similar to being a surgeon or similar to being an accountant. It's a type of job. So it's kind of like a company that will hire you as a management consulting to it. So it's not like, let's say, being an independent consultant. So it's the job where you're basically working for a big company like McKinsey or an Accenture or a Deloitte or a Boston Consulting Group. You're familiar with those types of brands. So it's essentially we help those people get their foot in the door and get those interviews and then prepare for those interviews as well.
Okay. And you've been using YouTube to help people with that? Tell us about that.
Yeah, so we use YouTube to get a lot of our audience towards it as well. So in the beginning, we didn't know what we were doing before using TubeSift. So being able to just figure out the trainings as well as being able to go through and just see what best practices are and just be able to quickly search through what are the most popular YouTube channels, for example, or the most popular videos based on keywords and other things that people are looking for, really helped us to figure out what our messaging should be as well as what people cared about.
Okay. Yeah, nice. So with a lot of the people that you help, I'm sure it's different like situations for each of them, but is there like a number one problem that you come across for businesses that you can help them out with?
For in terms of the people that we work with, so we work primarily with people who are trying to be management consultants. So we don't work with the companies directly themselves.
Okay. But with the YouTube side of promoting businesses, I mean, so what are what do you think are the benefits that can help businesses out if they're using YouTube advertising?
Yes, I think YouTube's great. So people are on YouTube, especially during the times when there's COVID right now. So people are users is up there. So people are always consuming content, so ads or just even regular videos. So just being able to use YouTube gives you an access to people who already are interested in your what you're looking for. Like for example, I can't imagine how much protein supplements I have bought just because I'm looking at workout videos and then there's a supplement ad right before it. So I'm like, I definitely see the power of using YouTube in terms of just being able to get your message in front of the right people for the right audience without having to figure out, like for example, before YouTube, you in the old days, as I imagine for our parents' generation, you just basically put on a billboard and you hope that the right people see your billboard. But here it's kind of like Google and YouTube basically tell you, hey, we think we know who the right people are for, or you tell us who the right people are, and we'll show your billboard to those people.
Yeah, for sure. Like it's a great way to like precision target your audience because most people go to YouTube. You know, it's like it's one of the second largest search engines on the internet and whatnot. But they're looking for video content, and it's just such a great way to like precision target your ideal audience.
Yeah, it's great to be able to find the right people who you're trying to help and find the right audience base for you.
Yeah, for sure, definitely. And so you said you use TubeSift in your consulting when you're talking about the YouTube side of advertising.
Yeah,
Is there a major benefit, or what's the biggest kind of takeaway that it helps you with?
so I think for us, it's because we were just starting off with nothing. It just helped us get to a solid base where we knew it. We weren't intimidated by what YouTube has to offer because it's just a big ecosystem. So just
Yeah,
being able to learn everything from the dashboard to best practices, or even using the banners to edit the banners, like everything was just very easy to well done. And I imagine like if we didn't know about YouTube, I was like, wow, we have to manually figure out all this stuff out ourselves. And it was just such a huge time and of course money saving to be able to use it. And it was just everything was just so easy, very good interface, customer service was fantastic. It was like I had no complaints about it.
awesome. Yeah, good to hear. So it saves you time ideally, and when you with your advertisement placements and such, right?
Exactly. Without having to hire like a YouTube agency or something, you can just do it yourself.
Cool. Yeah, awesome. Awesome to hear. Glad it's helping. Um, So yeah, I'm just like taking another direction where so I know like the world's in crazy times, like most of us have never lived through anything like this before, but for you personally, is there anything like, even though it's like scary times, we don't know the future, we kind of embrace the moment as best we can, right? And be grateful for what we got. Is there anything you're looking forward to in personal life and in for your business in general in the near future?
Sure. So when it comes to personal business, because we help people find jobs even during this time with COVID, and we've been able to help people get management consulting jobs during this time. That's like probably the best ways to start my day or my weekend. Is always getting these emails like, Davis, I got the job. During this time, is just being able to help people. I think that really helps me because it's kind of like when you feel like there's no control and you feel like the world around you has been changing so much. I find that, at least for me, if I'm able to help other people get some control and continue to build towards their journey and their path, that always makes me brighter about my day as well. So I guess I'm pretty lucky that our business is all about helping people find opportunities and create opportunities in their lives, especially getting their dream job. So with that, I think personally and professionally, I'm pretty grateful for that. So that's what I look forward to.
It's awesome. Yeah, it's a great time to be doing what you're doing for sure. It's helping a lot of people out. Um, and yeah, so if people wanted to get in touch with your business, where can they go? Where's the best place to find you?
Yeah, they can just go to myconsultingoffer.org and just email me at davis@myconsultingoffer.org. I'm super easy to reach out to. LinkedIn, as in you'll find me online. I'm all over the place, and I'm just one message away.
Cool, awesome. And yeah, we'll throw those links on our blog too, so people can just easily find it that way as well. But yeah, that was about all the questions we had. Was there any other things you wanted to add or say just about what you do or just life in general? Like, we kind of opened it up to whatever.
No, I'm gonna say that anyone who's considering using TubeSift, just think of it as like it's a no-brainer. It's like, yes, you can look at the price and how much it is for annual, for monthly, but realize, like, think about how much time you're gonna be saving trying to figure out everything yourself versus just going through the training and just having the easy dashboard or even like amazing customer support team just to answer any questions that you have along the way about just figuring out and navigating the YouTube atmosphere. I feel like as a millennial, I should probably know more about it, but I'm like, oh, I'm like everyone else, or at least I tried to learn it through. And so it was like probably one of the best investments we made in 2020.
Awesome. Well, yeah, thanks. Good, really good to hear it. So, yeah, this has been Davis from myconsultingoffer.org, and yeah, thanks for joining us tonight. We'll be in touch when we post this out.
No, fantastic. Awesome.
Awesome. Yeah, yeah. Thanks, man. Have a good day.
Yeah, same here. Have a great evening. As in, I was excited to see how everything goes. I have a question for you is how did you get connected with Justin and everyone else?
Oh yeah, so I met Justin through like one of my best friends and him had known each other for a long time, and we actually met on a backcountry snowboard trip where my friend and I went, and we thought that was the first time we had met, but then we realized we had been together at a wedding before, my friend, and then also we found a picture of ourselves snowboarding together in Crested Butte. So we'd actually known each other longer than that, but I was kind of looking for a new job at the time, and Justin had been doing some. He'd had TubeSift going for 7 or so years, and sounded really interesting. And he said he was growing the business, and he wanted someone to help with writing and video stuff. So that was kind of like really what I was interested in. So it was a friend connection. So we ended up started working together, and it's been awesome. It's only been since March, but it's been really great so far. I mean, COVID hit kind of right when I started, which is like a major shock, but that just kind of transitioned everyone towards internet marketing in general. And that's kind of just a great way to connect with people because everyone's on the internet nowadays, especially, I mean, it was already growing that way, but nowadays even more than before. So yeah, that's kind of how we got started.
Well, no, it's a great story about it. It's like sound like working with someone you already have a history with, for someone to a connection there. So congratulations on the role, and billing the time in March too is like fantastic. Obviously, well, considering all
Yeah,
things.
sure, definitely, yeah.
Yeah, let me know. I could be helpful, but hopefully the content and some of the soundbite was great for the review and the blog as well. But if you need anything else, let me know.
Yeah, we will do, man. We'll be in touch about everything. I know we're getting this recording, so we'll get this up on our blog, but I'll reach out before that and just kind of touch base about everything. And so yeah, so it's been really good talking with you tonight.
Yeah, same. Happy to support you and the team. Let me know.
Thanks, man. Yeah, we'll be in touch.
Okay. Have a great one.
Yeah, you
All
too,
right.
man. Thank you. Bye.